The One Punch Man Season 3 is a disaster. You guys and I are disappointed because of the PowerPoint animation, and I feel like the more I keep watching this show, the more hair is losing from my head. Honestly, I don't want to be bored, so I have stopped watching the anime, and I think you should too. But yo, a true One Punch Man fan will never drop. You have to believe. The last episode will be banger. Then good luck with your bald head. As an anonymous villain has said.
痛みを感じろ。痛みを考えろ。痛みを吹き取れ。痛みを知れ。痛みを知る者に本当のアニメはわからん。世界に痛みを死んだ転生
You have no the pain of 6 years waiting, being wasted. So, how do you get through it? Then, welcome to Campfire Cooking in Another World. Campfire Cooking in Another World is an isekai anime about Makoto Tsuyoshi, an average salaryman, is one day transported to another world out of the blue. Upon arrival in this world, he gets the peculiar yet seemingly unique skill of online grocery. Using this unique skill, he sources modern ingredients to cook tasty meals, savoring his new life alongside his familiars, Feru, the legendary monster, and Sui, a slime. Sound pretty normal, like a chill sci-fi anime, but trust me, this anime has its way to become one of the best isekai sci-fi anime in history. And in this video, I will share with you how campfire cooking can help you put out all of your tension and pressure in reality, making your life easier than ever. What does this anime have that none other isekai or sci-fi anime have? What is the secret behind the production? Lastly, I will share about my own experience on how it helped me overcome my depression every time I stopped. Let's start with mental health improvements. First thing first, an advantage of heavy sci-fi anime is it has an easy digestive plot so that you don't get overwhelmed if you are under stress. However, an easy, comprehensible story tends to make the anime plain and not gonna keep viewers engaged. At worst, it might not help you deal with your tiredness and end up wasting your time. So, what is campfire cooking's formula? My mother always said, when you see someone's happy face, you too will also feel happy. And the best way to make people happy is by cooking. You see, the main story of Campfire is about Mukoda cooking for his familiars, and familiars in this story are not human-like creatures or something. They are pure cute fantasy animals only. So there will be familiars who are girls having feeling for the protagonist after 2 episodes only because he cooked amazingly yummy and be yashashi to them. Believe it or not, when seeing the familiars gobbling food with joy and hearing their loud chom chom, my body suddenly felt hot, and I put my hand on my chest. A current of warmth suddenly spread to my hand, and my cooking engine speeds faster and faster. At the same time, I also can hear a familiar voice rumbling right below. It's lament grow hungrier and hungrier by time. Not only that, my skin starts getting wet, and a sticky liquid starts slobbering on my arm. You should know that I watch this anime at 2 a.m. every week on the freezing winter night, so it's a heavenly hell experience for me. Now, you might be thinking that, how can a sci-fi anime drive a person being like that? Let's dive into its secret. Campfire is blessed by one of the best anime studios in the world, MAPPA. Confronted with the chilling vibe of the anime, MAPPA took their production extremely serious. They literally hire chefs making food from the anime so that they can learn about the before and after cooking process. And if you have watched the anime, you would know that an episode of this anime is not limited to a dish. On the contrary, it has 2 to 3 dishes on average within an episode with the same high quality animation. The insane thing is that not only they can keep that quality throughout the whole season, but they also keep raising the bar when season 2 is aired, because now they have sponsors from local brands in Japan. Don't you guys find it crazy? We are living in a world where an isekai chilling anime can have more budget and is taken care of way better than the most anticipated anime in this season, and the gap between them is not even close. A scene of Mukunda cooking may have more frames than 7 episodes of PPMan, and I haven't compared about the misses or stability over each episode. A bit deviated, but I wonder how much MAPPA had to pay for electricity just to give us this wholesome anime. Poor MAPPA employees. Now, get back to our main subject. The second secret, animals or familiars. Think about this situation. If you're walking on the street, you run into a kitty and a stranger, which one would you be more cautious about? Or if you see a puppy being thrown in the garbage and a mother living in the garbage, which one would make you feel more miserable? I'm pretty sure that many of you, including myself, will be on guard with a stranger, even a homeless, rather than a tiny cute-looking harmless animal. You see, we humans sometimes can go really harsh with our own kind. But when it comes to animals, especially pets, it's easier us who volunteer to become their slave or people oblige ourselves to become their slave. It's very easy for animals to endear themselves to humans, but as for humans, it's a whole process of showing your sincerity, dedication. It may take several months or a whole year or even longer just to gain trust from someone. So having familiars like Fairy or Sweet to be central accompanying the protagonist is legitimately a smart move. Not only is draw a line separating to the instant noodles isekai harem, but it also unlike to any other side-like animes, taking human to be central while still maintaining all value of both isekai and side-like, which is a peaceful life with my pet if I had a second chance to live. Finally, how did Campfire actually help me? I remember while making this video, at the same time, I also have to make a short. To make that short, it takes me 3 days. A day finding ideas, a day writing script, and a day filming and editing. In those 3 days, the most exciting days are the first and the last day. And on the first day, if you are new to this channel, I also play Genshin Impact, and on that day, Genshin have a new version update, so I have taken time playing through all the updated main storyline. While going through the story, I have noted every dialogue and scene which I find interesting and having potential to be content. It took me a total of 8 hours to finish a 5 hours and a half quest. When I finish, it's already 10:30 a.m. 2 hours after I keep selecting ideas and intend to write the script, but getting dropped off instead, so I decided to stop and call it a day. On the second day, everything goes smoother. I get the idea and write a satisfying script. Coming up to the final day, this again is a worn-out day, having to simultaneously shoot and edit video. Honestly, my communication skills are very bad, so I keep getting mumbled and losing breath every time while speaking. In addition, I haven't entirely remembered the script yet, resulting part I unintentionally paused, trying hard to deliver a sentence. I haven't learned about editing, so I have to proceed by trial and error, which drains a lot of time, but it's already the third day, and I still have a long-form video which remains unfinished, so I cannot let it delay any longer. And the time I have spent for this last day is another 8 hours. It's quite tiring, but I'm proud because I have made it to the end, and I do expect the view will make a breakthrough than before. At least it could be 2,000 views, for more it could be 10,000. However, the result is disappointment. It doesn't even get into 1,000 views, which is the average of my shot. Obviously, this is not the first time I have such experience, but just because it's not the first time doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. At that moment, my chest feels incredibly heavy, my whole body is sluggish, my back aches from hunching over to edit. I lie on the bed, staring at the ceiling, covering my eyes with my hand, and asking myself, where did I go wrong? What did I do to deserve all of this? which part of myself wasn't right. Thinking for a while but cannot come up with any answers, I decided to watch campfire cooking. Even after watching it, I don't feel much better. But there's one thing it does well. It hinders me from my negative thought, stop holding nonsense and self-criticism. Then I have nap for 3 hours and come back to finish this video. That's what I have for today's videos. Thank you for watching. How was your 2025? If it was bad, give the video a like so that you can end it with a good and hope for next lucky year. Thank you for watching again and have a good day.